The mechanics have a look too. This was something they missed when they mounted the Subaru into the Golf.
Oh, yeah.
The Subaru wishbone suspension arm, damaged in its head-on smash, hadn't been replaced. Leepu's thinking that with all the time and technology the boys had to do the job, they shouldn't have missed this. So they're not going to be back in his good books anytime soon.
Now, okay, that's fine. It can be taken care of. But what's going to happen to me now? I'm stuck. I need a proper wheel alignment to do the wheel arches.
It seems like a good time for the mechanics to stay out of Leepu's way. So they decide to head up north and find out how to make the car fit in on Johnny Vegas's home turf. Johnny's brother Mark is ready to give them the lowdown.
So what do you think he wants then, mate?
Speed, definitely, but understated. Not something that shouts at you, watch out, I'm coming. But when you've just robbed the bank, you want to get away, put your foot to the floor and you're off. You don't want a car that you're driving down the street and somebody puts a brick straight through the windscreen, do you really?
Yeah.
So, no wonder Johnny has asked for something understated. Back at the chop shop, a weekend has passed and a dramatic transformation has taken place.
Come on, get out the weekend.
I had a great weekend, man. This is
I can't believe it.
Well, Terry, you know, we have only a week to build this car because the mechanics has taken all the time. But the reason with Chop Shop is we give our clients a spirit of Chop Shop.
Yeah.
Not just the mechanical, the whole thing, whole body, new design.
After his initial antipathy towards Johnny Vegas's wish for a classic understated Golf, it seems Leepu has been making some concessions.
Okay, now Terry, look. I kept the original Volkswagen look or the essence of a Volkswagen Golf.
Yeah.
I kept the same headlights, same spot lamps, same grille, but in a different dimension. And look at this hood. This has a Subaru engine. It's got an intercooler up on the top.
Yeah.
So that's a scoop for the intercooler.
Yeah, it definitely needs it.
Yeah.
Needs constant airflow.
Now we're finally getting on. Leepu's being able to do his own creativeness on the car, and he's in his element. He's in his own little world, and you can tell he's upbeat. He's all back to the old Leepu again. It's really nice to see that.
Johnny Vegas was quite specific. He loves Golfs. Early Golfs, later Golfs that look like Golfs. What I'm wondering now is that when Leepu does the back, will it take the whole of the boxy Golf design away?
The front looks like a fox, the back end look like an elephant. So I want to chop the elephant's ass and make it a little bit skinnier so that it matches with the front end and rear.
Watch out, Johnny. Leepu is about to make structural changes which could yet transform the Golf beyond all recognition.
Johnny Vegas wanted a car with a two-seater look and realistically two-seater. So what I'm doing, this is a four-seater car. Chopping this pillar, move it up here, and join it together so that it doesn't lose the integrity of the structure because the mechanics already chopped everything underneath. Well, the first cut is the deepest. And with the second cut, it's no going back. A new line is born.
As he checks his measurements, it's clear that Leepu works in a very different way from the rest of the team.
This is all right, pretty much.
When Julian and the mechanics used expensive digital equipment to make the measurements for bringing the Subaru running gear together with the Golf, Leepu prefers more traditional methods.
Simple as that. Primitive tools, no digital shit. Works really good, perfect.
Leepu just loves to work directly with the metal.
When I hear banging, it sounds like a noise to everybody. For me, it's a rhythm. It's a nice tune.
While Bernie may soon be nursing a headache, nothing is going to stop Leepu now. The rear end of the roof is next for the chop.
The Scooby body was a lighter body with a powerful engine. But we got powerful engine, heavier body. So that's what I'm trying to do. Get some weight off the car, and it will get close as to Subaru. It's a lightweight body.
Oh, great. More of those classic Golf looks are being stripped away. And to Bernie's horror, Leepu just doesn't care.
I like it. I definitely like it. Creative people are on two levels. They're either up or they're down. And to be very honest, it's great to see Leepu up like that.
But with the rear of the car taking shape, Bernie is getting increasingly concerned by how much it's moving away from client Johnny's brief. Something classic and understated. And he should be. The big man himself has just called asking to meet with Leepu before he does too much to the car. Oops.
We've got Johnny Vegas coming tomorrow to come and have a look at his understated Golf. That is far from understated. He wants a car where people aren't going to go, look at that geezer in that car.
Bernie was meant to call Johnny before Leepu started chopping. Too late now. It's the day of Johnny Vegas's visit.
I've decided to come down again because I wanted to have a chat with Leepu and give him just a few sort of pointers without holding him back. I know he can be a bit arsey about the artistic side of it, and you know what I mean, he doesn't want to be restrained, but then he's not going to drive it and he's not going to take the verbal abuse.
This car is going to be one of a kind in the world just for the person Johnny Vegas, and that's what I like. This is my design. This is just for complimenting Johnny Vegas. Oh, Johnny.
All right, man.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You're very quiet, Johnny. What's the problem?
Only that it's progressed quite a bit further than I thought it would. Because I was I was lied to by you. You said Leepu will listen, and if I get down here and talk to him, that did you talk to him about the understated element of it?
Well, Johnny, I mean, this is not an exotic car. This is understated chop shop car just for you. Just for you. Only car, one of a kind for one of a kind person.
Yeah, but it's
Johnny's boyhood dream seems to be fading in front of him.
It's a little bit like, yeah, well, Mark II Golf was a boy, you know, it was a boyhood dream car, and I thought, again, the design of it to me was pretty perfect, but I just wanted to mature it slightly rather than completely bastardise it.
Not a great start then.
This is in the process of building.
Right.
It's not going to be edgy like that. It's
Yeah.
going to be all nicely flowed like that. And the way you see things right now, after finish, it'll be a totally different thing.
Okay.
Probably now it's pointing all the lines, sharp edges coming out, but when it's done, it's going to be a very nice, smooth finish. You're not going to see all these. It's going to be totally two different cars. And Johnny, this is specially for you. And if you want an understated car, you can always go out there in the dealership and buy one.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Slowly but surely, Johnny seems to be coming round.
I think what I was after was completely unrealistic, really. I'm going, just really put a massive engine in it, put big wheels on it, but keep it almost looking there, and there's no point to that, is there? So,
In fact, he's about to come round a lot more than anybody could ever have dreamed of.
I don't want the paintwork apologising for itself, or the car, do you know what I mean? It's that thing of going, if it is going to be this flamboyant car, do I go for the flamboyant colour that's totally against what instinctively I'll go to? But then I've